hello.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Just a couple reminders, no flash photography and no video. We have our microphones on either side, so please state your name and affiliation and direct your question to the appropriate student athlete. We'll start down here.
Okay. Hey, guys, how you doing? Bob Holt, Arkansas Democrat Gazette. I guess for maybe Manny and Moses, you know, Carolina's a plus 13 rebounding. Just what do you think of that, and how tough a challenge is that for you guys?
I mean, it's going to be tough. Seton Hall, I think, was plus 7, and we didn't do a good job on the board. So I mean, we gotta box out, hit people, and help our bigs, help Moses, DT, Trey, all those guys, help them rebound. The guards got to rebound really well this game.
Moses, you want to comment on that too?
Yeah, just like Manny said, we got to rebound. We're gonna do a better job than we did last game. We have to do it collectively. We have to do it as a team. The guards, the bigs too, everybody.
You know, Manny and Moses, you guys obviously played Carolina 2 years ago, and this is the third straight time that Arkansas has been in the tournament. They're playing Carolina in the second round. Just what do you guys think about that? It seems like Arkansas can't get away from Carolina.
I mean, I think it's fun. It's it's an opportunity. They're a 1 seed, so what more fun can you have than knocking off a 1 seed and moving on in the tournament? So I think it's just a great opportunity. I don't know how the committee does the things, but I mean that's what they did. So we're ready to go. Whoever we're playing, we're ready for.
Jalen, you want to comment on that too, please?
I mean, I guess it's going to be fun to play in the game against North Carolina. I wasn't here 2 years ago when they played them, but I just know they always talk about it. So I think it's going to be fun to play. We're just ready to play.
Jalen, since the postseason started, Bobby Swafford, KFSM Fayetteville. Since postseason play started, you're leading the team in scoring, and most of that is attacking the basket. Have you changed your style of game, or what have you done differently over the last 4 games?
No, I just stay more aggressive and just try to make plays for everybody and myself and just keep attacking because I know once I attack, it opens up a lot of things. So I just stay attacking.
Mitch Roberts with 4029 News back in Arkansas. Moses, against Seton Hall, they had the one big guy, Delgado, and he gets his every game. Carolina has so many more bigs. Are you a little bit concerned that they've got several Angel Delgados going instead of just one?
Just like I said earlier, we have to do a collective job because they have size. They have size. The guards, the bigs, they're bigger than the team we played last time. And we got to do a better job of keeping everybody off the glass because almost all 5 of them go to the glass every time they shoot the ball. I think they shoot it, go get it, and then put it back. Just like I said, we got to do a collective job, boxing out everybody and getting the ball and going with it.
Dudley Dawson, Hogs Illustrated. Dustin, you had such a good game yesterday. Talked about what worked well for you and how you want to continue that against North Carolina, how important that is.
I just knocked down that first jumper, got going early, and just kept the same rhythm and confidence throughout the rest of the game. They've been playing off me a little bit, sagging in there on Mo, so them the shots I got to take.
Manny Drew Ammon here, NBC in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Do you feel a lot more confident in your team at this stage in the season, knowing how you guys are mixing defenses based upon the fact that you all the way back to early February, you guys were able to go to the zone against LSU, and that kind of turned the tide a little bit and made you guys maybe a little more confident defensively? Does that make you confident going into a game like this against North Carolina?
Yeah, I mean, one thing with us is we're a really confident team. And, I mean, it's kind of hard not to be when you're one of 32 teams left in Division I basketball playing in the NCAA tournament. So, I mean, we have the utmost confidence in our offense, our defense, and us being able to switch around defenses and go at people with different looks is, I mean, a key part of what we do. So, I mean, we're going into the game with 100% confidence like we do every game.
Yeah, maybe for Manny and Moses, if anybody else wants to take it. You know, last week, a week ago, tomorrow, you guys played Kentucky in a quote neutral site, but obviously they had the crowd. You know Carolina's going to have the crowd here tomorrow. Do you think playing Kentucky last week and their talent level, that atmosphere helps prepare you for tomorrow?
I mean, yeah, you know, we've been playing at neutral sites. They obviously had a lot more fans, and Carolina's going to have a lot more tomorrow. But we don't really get into the fans and the atmosphere. We're just here to play basketball and do what we love to do. So, I mean, that's all our focus is going to be, is just trying to get a win. And they got 5 guys out there. We got 5 guys out there. That's basketball.
Moses, you want to add anything?
Yeah, they have 5 guys and we have 5 guys, so we're gonna come out and play. They don't have more guys than we do on the court, so we have to do what we came to do. Don't worry about the fans and just do what we do, what we've been doing for the whole season. Just come out and execute, get stops, get rebounds, and let's push the ball.
Yeah, but maybe for Jalen, I think I got this right. I think 8 seeds are 11-53 against 1, so it's not impossible, but obviously the odds are stacked against you. Just how do you guys feel about an 8 seed taking on a 1, and how would you like to add Arkansas to that group of 8 seeds that have upset 1s?
I think. Well, can you answer that question again? My bad.
Sorry, it's okay. You got a lot on your mind.
Yeah.
I think it's right. 8 seeds are 11-53 against 1 seed, so obviously the odds are against you, but it's not impossible because 11 teams have done it. What do you think about those odds and your all's chances of becoming the 12th team to do it?
I think our chances are pretty good. I think we're a pretty good team, honestly. We can play anybody in the country. I just think we got to come out and play. We're really not worried about what the seed is, honestly. We just got to take it one game at a time.
Anything else for the student athletes? Thank you. Thanks, guys. You want a walkie? Yeah, maybe. Coach, how you doing? Good, thank you. Yes, please. We'll have you do just a quick opening comment and then we'll start questions. All right, we'll get started with a few opening comments from Coach and then we'll do questions.
I guess it's round 2 now with us surviving and advancing and playing against an outstanding North Carolina team. Seemed like it was 2 years ago, I think, we was at this same place playing against a North Carolina team. So, but here it is, and we're one of 2 teams that are still playing. So we're looking forward to the opportunity to play against, like I said, one of the bigger teams in the country. Their perimeter players are playing well. Justin is playing well. I mean, it's. I think 4 of those guys, 4 of their starters, those guys played. We played them 2 years ago. I think they were freshmen and maybe sophomores, and so it's an experienced team. Meeks, Hicks, they're very, very good basketball team. So we got our work cut out for us, especially after giving up 21 offensive rebounds last night to Seton Hall. And we know we can't let that occur with North Carolina. If so, it'll be over real quick. And of course, Joel Berry is playing outstanding for them. But our guys are looking forward to the opportunity to continue to play good basketball. I think we're playing good basketball. We're finding ways to win, even when things don't look promising. Our guys have had the resilience to find a way to win, and we've done that throughout the year. So we use those experiences to get us to this point. And so, again, we're going to have to play an awful good game against a very good North Carolina team.
Mike, Mark Bradley from the Atlanta Journal and Constitution.
Hey, Mark.
It was this week a year ago that your conference made Mike Tranghese a consultant on how to get more teams to the tournament. Obviously, you got more this year, but do you see that SEC basketball have made strides this year, and do you see tomorrow as a day with both you and South Carolina playing ACC teams here where something really good could happen?
Well, it's an opportunity for us. I mean, you got to be in those situations in order to, when you talk about the brand, the SEC brand we talk about. And yes, I think we had 5 teams, possibly had 6 or 7 teams in the tournament. And it's what you do once you get into the tournament. So South Carolina had an outstanding game last night. Vanderbilt was probably one play away from winning as well. But I think the commitment from the SEC has been awesome from the institutions, each institution with the coaches they're bringing in. I think they're really pouring into their programs, and I think you're going to see a big difference. And we're seeing it right now. I think it's starting to scratch the surface when you talk about recruiting, the coaches that are in place, and even this year. We had 3 last year, 3 teams in the tournament last year. We got 5 this year. So I think it's just a sign of some great things to come, and we'll be one of the better conferences in the country.
Brett Friedlander, North State Journal. Coach, what do you remember about that game against Carolina 2 years ago down in Jacksonville?
It was an up and down game. I remember that. It was I thought we came in playing at a high level, and they were playing at a high level as well. I remember Page taking over in the second half. I mean, he was almost like a one-man wrecking crew. But they had the big guys, I remember the big guys, really dominating the glass. And as we went up and down the floor, they attacked us pretty well at the basket. The game, I think, about maybe 10 minutes ago or 8 minutes ago, it was 50, almost 50 to 50 or something like that. We had a chance to tie or something, and then they went on a run and ended up winning by double figures. But I thought it was a game that was up and down the floor, and that's what I think we're going to see with this game tomorrow.
Yeah, Mike, Bob Holt, Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Hey, the ones haven't lost in the second round very often, but you've experienced that. I think UAB, I think you guys were a 9 seed, 8 or 9 when you beat Kentucky. What's it take to beat a number 1 seed in that second round game, do you think? And what do you guys have to do tomorrow?
I think we've got to play well. We've got to play outstanding basketball. And if I draw back on those experiences that I had at UAB, to me it was not necessarily just seeds. It was just 2 teams playing each other. And we were the underdogs. I mean, no one gave us a chance. And just like now, no one's giving us a chance. And so in that locker room that we had, those guys believed. And they came out and they gave themselves a chance. It was like David versus Goliath. I'll never forget it. And we threw a mighty big blow with a big rock. We did. And so it's going to take one of those kind of efforts. You got to play almost perfect basketball. And, of course, they got to do some things that not play well. But defensively, we got to keep them off the boards. I think that's going to be big, and not let them just get easy opportunities at the basket. Our strength has been our bench. Our bench has played well for us. But it's going to be a physical ball game, and we got to match their physicalness. We got to make the game chaotic, disruptive. We can't be predictable. But at the same time, we know they have size. Justin Jackson is playing at a high level, shot the ball extremely well. Barry can shoot the ball. But we got to limit them to 1 shot when they do shoot it.
Pete Iacobelli, Associated Press. Mike, given the fact 2 years ago you said the game was an up-and-down one with North Carolina, do you anticipate the same? I mean, you guys like to run, they like to run. You talked about causing chaos. Do you think it's going to be that same up and down, or do you want to kind of take them out of that rhythm?
Well, I think they like to get up and down the floor, so I don't think it's about what we, we're going to worry about what we do, but I'm sure that Roy, he's not going to change, We're not going to change. I mean, you do what got you here to the dance.
In the SEC, Bobby Swafford, KFSM in Fayetteville. At postseason play, Jalen looks like he's elevated his game to another level, leading you in scoring. Is he doing anything differently, or is it as simple as his shots are starting to fall?
No, I just think he's taking command of our basketball team. I think and he's doing it kind of quietly. He's not talking or boastful about it. I think with his play, and our guys are following his lead. He's more comfortable in his role, so to speak. Sometimes guys come in, they try to fit in. Especially a junior college player. I don't need him to fit in. I need him to come play. And I think he's taken that mindset and run with it. I think Daryl has done the same thing. And so we're going to need Daryl to play at that same level for us tomorrow in order to have a chance.
Yeah, Mike, hey, Bob down here again. Hey, this is going to be the 6th time Arkansas and Carolina have played in the tournament. I guess it'll be your 5th involvement, either as an assistant or head coach. Obviously, Lee played against them. Scotty played against them. It always seems like Arkansas is playing Carolina for whatever reason. What do you think about that, and just kind of what do you think about the history you guys have had in the tournament?
Well, obviously, North Carolina has great tradition, and we have tradition as well. And I guess that says that, when you get in this tournament and you start advancing, you're going to play outstanding teams. And it's amazing how, they play for championships. And we've had an opportunity. I've been a part of 3 Final Fours. We had a chance to play for some championships too. So, I mean, that's what it means. We're trending that direction. But when you play in this tournament, you're going to play tremendous teams, whether it be North Carolina, we played Arizona. We played many teams in the tournament. Played Duke as well. So that means you're advancing in it.
You mentioned their rebound. They're like a plus 13. I think it leads the nation. Watching them, I mean, what makes them such a good rebound team? I think they only have one guy averaging more than 6 rebounds, so it seems like it's everybody's, getting a few here and there.
Man, they got 8 pros, man. You see all those guys they got, man? 8, 9 pros. You got pros, they can go get it. And they got size. They got girth. I mean, they got experienced guys. And so, again, it's going to be the ultimate challenge for our team, because that's something we hadn't done consistently, hadn't done as well as I would like us to be. I mean, we're not going to be a great team, but we got to keep people off the glass.
Go ahead.
You again, Bob?
Yeah, I don't want you to be bored up there. Hey, piggybacking on Mark's question about the SEC, the SEC was 4-1 in the first round. You and Carolina both beat Big East teams. Everybody's always talking about the Big East and basketball. Just how good a statement do you think you guys made in that first round, and then obviously want to make tomorrow too? It
was the first game. It was the first game in the tournament, and I know from a coaching standpoint, you get nervous about that game. And especially, I got 7 new guys. 7 guys have never donned a Razorback uniform, and here they are in the NCAA tournament, going to the second round and playing in the first round. But those guys came and they see things through my eyes, and they came out and they played well. In terms of for the conference, I think it speaks well in terms of what our conference is all about. People look at our conference and thought it was down this year, but it was not. I mean, we lose at Missouri, we lose to Vanderbilt, we lose at home to Mississippi State, and we lost to Florida a couple of times. But our league is really good. I mean, you're in the family, you start fighting each other. And so now it's kind of neat to get out of the family and go play some other teams and hopefully do well in the tournament and continue to put the brand of the SEC basketball. It's for real.
Hey, Mike, you need some water, so let me know. Hey,
yeah, I'm going to get some water on that one, Bob. Okay.
Justin Jackson, I think he was sort of in a mini shooting slump. He had about 4 games where he was shooting around 30%. He looked like he broke out yesterday. Were you kind of hoping his struggles would continue? Just what do you think about him as a player?
He's a good player. I mean, he's averaging almost 20 points a game, probably here in conference for 18. He's leading their team, and he's expanded his range. I mean, I see him cutting to the basket. He can rebound the basketball. He can pass it. I mean, you had a chance to see this kid grow. Watching him even from high school, getting a chance, try to recruit him a little bit. But when you look at 2 years ago, he was a true freshman, and now he's like the leader of this basketball team. So he's grown as a player, and that's what good players do. They develop, and I think he's developed into a very good, outstanding player. And you don't look at stats this time of the year. You got guys that got to produce, and he knows he's got to produce for his team.
Anybody else have? Obviously Dustin had, like you said, probably the best game of the year. What do you think the odds are that he can duplicate that tomorrow? And how important is it that he play big against a team like Carolina and all their size and everything?
I think he'll come out and play. I think he'll come out and give us everything he has. It's been with those guys, with those forwards. We talk about DT, we call him DT, and talk about Orlando Cook, as well as Trey Thompson. Always somebody's been on for us, and it's going to take more than just one guy being on. I thought DT had his best game, and who knows, it may be DT and Trey and Cook. We're going to need them against the forward contingency that North Carolina has.
You good, Bob? Okay. Thank you.
Bob's press conference, huh? Wow. Thanks for showing up, Bob. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you all.
All right. Thank you all.